So today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the shadow figure that I've been seeing throughout the years. And at first I thought that the places that I was at had spirits or something and that I was able to see them. But now looking back, I think it's the same person. So I don't think it's the places that I'm visiting. I actually think something is following me, or I am bringing it to where I am. So the very first time I saw the shadow man was after my grandmother Olivia passed away. I inherited her vanity and her wardrobe, her armoire, her wardrobe from her bedroom. And we had that in our living room. And our living room was just off or adjacent to our dining room. And I'm sitting in the dining room talking to my son, and we're having dinner. And out of the corner of my eye, I think I see something. But I'm not sure. So I'm talking to him, and then without moving my face, I just move my eyes and I look, and I see a figure or a shadow of a man, like peeking just from like his shoulders and his head behind this wardrobe. And I'm looking right at it. And typically when you see stuff, you always say, I caught it from the corner of my eye. Well, this one, I was looking straight dead on it. Dead on. And he's kind of peeking around the back of the wardrobe, as if he sees me and I'm looking at him. And I feel like he realizes, like, wow, can she see me? So then I see it kind of go like, and then scoot it back behind the wardrobe. And I was like, okay, that's strange that they were, it seemed like it was timid, and it didn't seem scary. Like, it didn't scare me, and it wasn't giving off the vibe of it's going to hurt me or attack me or anything like that. And so I thought that was strange. Excuse me while I dab my eyes. I have allergies. And then another time in the same house, this is the blue house that I lived in, I woke up in the night and I was thirsty, so thirsty that I had to get up out of bed and go to the kitchen and get water from the gallon. And I didn't turn on any lights because I already knew my way around. You know how it is when you're in a home that you're familiar with. You could walk through it blindfolded and you know where everything's at and how many, you know what I mean. So I got out of my room, didn't turn on any lights, walked down the hallway, across the dining room into the kitchen, and it's dark. So I opened the refrigerator door, and of course the light from the refrigerator is a little bit blinding, coming from a pitch black surrounding. So I grabbed the pitcher of water and I'm drinking out of it. I put it back and I closed the refrigerator door. And as I'm closing the refrigerator door, right when it's closing, I see a black figure of a man standing behind the door. And my first instinct, I kid you not, I said, oh my God, you scared me. And then at that moment, I realized that there was nobody standing there. So I turned around and I booked it back to my room. I closed the door, I got under my covers, and I started praying, like, please God, Hail Mary, full of grace, and Our Father, and all that, right? And so even though it wasn't like, it didn't feel like it was going to hurt me, or it wasn't there to like really scare me. But I think I felt like it was testing me, like, let's see if she could see me now. I don't know. But it wasn't like intimidating. So I don't know. I just thought that was weird. So then here in this house, my parents' home, after I got sick, my mom said, come on, move in with me. I'm going to take care of you. So, of course, I moved here. And I would sleep in the recliner in the den because all the bedrooms were taken. And I couldn't sleep on a flat bed yet because I had had neck surgery and spinal surgery. And I was wearing, what are those called? You know what I mean? I was wearing one of those neck collars. And so I couldn't sleep straight. So I had to sleep kind of at a 45-degree angle. So I was sleeping on the recliner, and I got a really nice recliner, and she put sheets on it, and I had some pillows and everything like that. So I would have my laptop, and I would stay on my laptop while everybody else would go to sleep. And then I'd turn off the laptop and go to sleep, recline and go to sleep. So I have my earbuds in, and I'm looking at a YouTube channel that is recanting or recalling scary stories that people sent into her to read online. So I'm looking at that, and then my dad gets up, he turns off the light, and he says, I'm going to go to bed. I said, okay, Daddy. So he turns off the lights, and he says, do you want me to leave the bathroom light on? And I said, no, you could turn it off. So he turns it off, so I'm in pitch black. And my mom used to stay up really late at night playing poker online in this room. And so, which is now in my bedroom. We turned it into my bedroom. So anyhow, I'm looking at the YouTube channel video, and I'm listening to her tell this scary story, and I have my earbuds in, and then all of a sudden I hear my name. I hear Jeanette. And then I take one earbud out, and then I kind of close the laptop a little bit so that the light's not right on me anymore. And then I go, yeah? And I'm thinking it's my mom. And I go, Mom, like, what do you need? And nothing. So then I take the other earbud, and then I put the laptop to the little side table that I had. And I sit up in the recliner, and I look down the hallway, and it's pitch black. And I'm like, Mom, like somebody called me, right? And so then I walk down to this room, and I open the door to see what she wanted, and she's not even in bed. So I go and I open their bedroom door, and both of them are dead to the world asleep. So I'm like, who called my name? So then I said, maybe it was the channel, the video that I was watching, something that she was talking about or saying maybe sounds like my name. So I got back online on YouTube, and I rewound the video that I was watching by like 20-30 seconds, and then I rewatched it, and I didn't hear that same sound that I heard, but I heard my name clear as day, Jeanette. And that's why I took the earbud out, and I closed the laptop a little bit, and I'm like, yeah? Mom. And I'm like, okay, somebody. So I turned it off because I'm listening to scary stories, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm making myself hear things. And then another time, and that was that. And another time in this house, I'm sitting on the sofa, and I have my legs up. I'm sitting sideways instead of, sitting normal. I'm sitting sideways, and I'm on my phone. And in front of me is the hallway. And then there's the bathroom, my parents' room, my son's room at the end. And then the computer room is this way, which is now my room, which is the room I'm in now. So I'm on my phone, and then I see something coming out. And it's a shadow, and I look up. And again, it's a man. And I know it's a man. It has like a manly figure, and I just see from here up. And he's looking out, and I'm looking straight at it, like blinking my eyes, like, am I seeing the same shadow man again? And then, he's looking out at me, and I'm looking straight at him, and then he goes back in. And so I'm like, okay. But again, I wasn't scared. I don't feel like it wanted to scare me. It wasn't intimidating. I didn't get like evil spirit type feeling from it. It's just somebody that's maybe watching over me, somebody that's attached to me somehow, some way, for whatever reason. But I'm not scared. As a matter of fact, my bedroom where I sleep now for the past couple of years is the same room that I saw that shadow poke its head out of. So if I was scared, I would have been like, I'm out of here. I'm moving with my sister. I'm moving in with my brother. Someone's taking me, because I'm not staying here. Because I could be a big scaredy cat. But yeah, so let me see. I'm trying to think if there was any other things. One time I was in the kitchen in this room. In this house. I was in the kitchen, and I thought I saw my son coming down the hallway, and then there's a wall, and then there's a cutout in the wall to the living room. And so I see this shadow coming, and I thought it was my son, and I was waiting for him to come out on this side. And he never came out on this side. But on the other side of this wall, there's a big mirror. So I just thought maybe he stopped and he's looking at himself in the mirror. And I'm like, Dime. And then I hear him down the hall. What? Are you calling me? And I'm like, I could have sworn I saw somebody walking, and then just they didn't come out through the other side. And that one was kind of strange too. So I don't know who it is. I don't know if I care to know who it is, actually. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't really like talking about, because I've had other experiences that did scare me, and I feel like every time I spoke of those experiences, I felt like I was giving it energy, and it was like I felt it in the air, something not quite right, and something kind of scary. So I just stopped talking about it because I didn't want to bring it on to myself. But in this particular instance, with this particular shadow man that follows me, he's not intimidating and he's not scary. So I don't feel like the need to not speak of it. So anyhow, those are my experiences with the shadow man who follows me. Yeah, so if you guys have had any experiences like that, leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to read them. And if you have a YouTube channel, then of course I tag you to talk about your experiences, shorter or long, it doesn't matter. But anyhow, that is it for today. Thank you so much for coming and visiting me today on All Hallows Day, Halloween 2021. I hope you all are safe. And if you are new to the channel, I hope you stay a while, and I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you. Don't forget to hit the like. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for coming. Talk to you later. See you in the next one. Bye.